I am currently in Bangkok city. In this video, I am going to be taking the sleeper train up to Chiang Mai, up to the north, and I'm going to be bringing you along. It is the most cheap way of really doing it, the most cheap and most comfortable way of getting from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, because of course you save a lot of money not having to pay for a hotel for the night. So first things first is I need to get to the train station. Now the cheapest way to get anywhere around the cities, if there's only one of you, is to use the Grab app. So it's just sent me a message saying I'm coming to you now. So it will take, what's it saying? Not even a minute. Cap. Quickest way to get around Bangkok is by motorbike. You see all this traffic here. If you were in a tuk-tuk, it would be really, really slow. You can see a tuk-tuk there. He's having to wait there, that poor Phalang. Not me. We go the quick way. It's literally just 53 baht, which is a little over £1.25. So what's that, like $1.50, $1.40, something like that. We've got state-of-the-art temperature check in here. So that's good, I haven't got a temperature. Let's find out where you go for Chiang Mai. I don't want to go and point a camera in the policeman's face, so we'll ask the train information desk over here.
Platform number 6.
Number 6.
About 30 minutes before get on the train.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. So, very, very polite they were. So we've got to find platform number 6. So this is what the train station looks like. We've got some trains in here waiting already. Oh. Got some lovely flowers here, and we're at Bangkok. We've got to get to Chiang Mai. Here we are. Oh, we're getting the special express. So the lady at the ticket place, she said get on it half an hour before. The train's just conveniently arrived half an hour before. So now I've got to find carriage 10, or car 10 as they call it. He's soaping the train up, and then you got this dude splashing about. That looks like a fun job. He got the inside of the train there. Just indiscriminately hosing the train down. How mad is that? Try and squeeze through this tiny, tiny train door. Don't know why the doors are so small. Where's the numbers? Oh, here. Oh, so I'm back here. Oh, sorry. Quad. I don't know how I'm going to get back there. I'm going against the flow now. Cap. This is tight. It's quite claustrophobic. We've got these beautiful clean windows. They've just been cleaned by the gentleman outside. We've got another dude out there holding another GoPro. Wow, the train's full of vloggers tonight. Oh, it says do not sit. It says do not sit, social distancing, but it says it on every single seat. So I don't know what's going on there. Literally every single seat. There's not a seat that so you apparently can't sit on any of the seats. I don't know what's going on. This whole carriage is a sleeping carriage. This is second class. So in second class, you get the fan. It's not AC. But the air conditioning on buses, planes and trains in Southeast Asia is always so cold that I don't even want that. Maybe get more room on the first class over there, but it's more expensive. This was 771 baht. So I'll put on the screen however much that is in dollars. I've got an upper seat. So unfortunately, my head is right next to the light. So these lights, I think they stay on all night if I can remember correctly. There's no electric plugs or anything like this, so it's a good job I brought my battery. But yeah, I guess I'll see you when I get up to my bed, and we can do a little bed review. It's like a little hotel on a train. Set some curtains up for you. You can see here that there's curtains going up. Now the lower bed is definitely the darker bed. So if you get the choice, when you book your ticket, ask for the lower bunk because it's darker, so it's more comfortable. A bright sleep for me tonight. This is my bed now, so we'll take our shoes off, obviously. Now, you might be inclined, if you're on the top bunk, you might be inclined to put your shoes up here, but never ever do that in Thailand or Southeast Asia. You never put your shoes up high near people's heads. It's really disrespectful. I remember doing this when I got on the sleeper train from Bangkok to Surat Thani, and I was with a Thai friend, and she was like, "What are you doing?" If I'm gonna be honest with you, the lower bunk is way better than the top bunk, because you got the fan blowing right on you on the top bunk, and the train is going like this. It's really, you can hear it, you can hear the carriage, that carriage going and this is all you've got to stop yourself from falling down there, which is a bit mad, really. You know, I'm quite skinny. I could easily go, wah! The compartment is just about long enough, pretty perfect for me. I can go outstretched with my feet flat, and I fit. And my head, I've got about ½ an inch on this side. Now, if something wakes me up in the night and I go, what? I could hit my head on this, but no problem. We've got a little pocket here. We've got a little reading light. We've got a pocket here. Oh, all my money's falling down there. Oh, I've got someone else's straw. That's nice, isn't it? Let's cover that up. It feels as if this is air conditioned. It feels really cool. So when you come on the sleeping train, make sure that you bring a nice long, I've got a nice big thick shirt, but it's made of wool. I always wear these sorts of things. And make sure you bring you know, like some nice comfortable long trousers or something. Leave my bag in here where it's all closed off, but let's go check out the toilet. Let's see what the toilet's like. So again, be careful where you put your feet, because there's someone down there and you've got to be really, you know, don't kick them in the face. Although that's kind of normal whichever country you're in. Let's go find the toilet. So everyone's bedding down for the night. Cool, the train is really going like this. So we've got, oh look at this, we've got a sink and everything. We've got a sink and a mirror. Look at that handsome fella. I guess these are the toilets. Okay. So let's shut this. There we go, that's shut. So we've got a nice little sink here, and it's foot pedal operated, but the foot pedal doesn't work. We've got a flush. The flush works, but it goes straight down onto the train track. I don't know if you can see the train track down there. Got a bum gun. The bum gun doesn't work. Got a shower. Actually got a little shower, look. That was so silly. How does that work? The shower goes straight onto the tissue. What a silly design. I mean, I appreciate the shower. That's pretty cool. But it goes straight onto where the tissue is. Anyway, I'm gonna have a wee. So I'm going to test the toilet. So I've had me wee. Oh, the toilet works, but I tell you what, you really rock around in it. The train tracks are like this, and if you're squatting down having a poo down there, and you start going like this, well, it's not good news. In fact, I had food poisoning on a train in Thailand. And I tell you what, it was not good when the train was going like this, and I had diarrhea, and I was puking at the same time, and an old lady banging on the door because I was in the toilet for about 45 minutes. It was terrible experience. You get to wee straight down onto the track. I wonder how many meters you lie in your scent, you know, on the track. As a man, you mark your territory, you know, like a dog on the track. I wonder how, you know, how long it takes to wee for a kilometre. That's a toilet on a second-class sleeper train. But you can open them if you want some fresh air. You want to sit down there, just chill out down there for a bit. I think this is also second class, but we'll leave them alone. So there are actually tourists on the train. It's quite surprising. I didn't expect it, but I suppose if you're going to see any tourists, they're going to be on this train because it's the sleeper train. Now, I guess the reason why I didn't see any tourists before is because I didn't end up in the sleeping carriage. I ended up missing it, and I had to go on the sitting carriage for 15.5 hours, and anyone with a bit of money is not going to be doing that, so that's probably why I didn't see any tourists. Oh, it's a bit claustrophobic up here. The bottom bunk is definitely better, but I would say I cannot complain. This bed is more comfortable than some of the beds that I've slept in some of the hotels in Southeast Asia, so I cannot complain. I'm very happy with this experience. 770 baht, really good deal, I think. Terrible night's sleep, terrible. The light is just really bright. I've gone all night without any water, so finally got some water, which is good. Wasn't able to take my medicine last night because couldn't swallow my pills. I think we're getting close to Chiang Mai. Everything's gone a bit wrong. So I had a unlimited 30-day SIM. That ran out at 12 PM last night. Supposed to be meeting a lady who's selling me a motorbike, a scooter, a cheap scooter, for 6,000 baht, and I've got no way of communicating with her. So as soon as I get off the train, luckily I told her that to come and meet me an hour after the train gets in. Really tired. I had a terrible sleep. I realised that I move a lot in my sleep. I've got sweat on my hair as well. I move a lot in my sleep. And these belts, they're not that great. They move around, and I apparently like to sleep in two positions. The fetal position, which meant that I nearly fell down off of this a few times in my sleep, and I like to also stretch my legs out. Now this length here is about 2 inches too short when I'm actually stretching my legs out, which is a bit annoying because my knees feel a bit crampy, but it's better than sitting on a seat for 15 hours, so I can't really complain. And there's people on this planet that don't even have a roof. You know, many homeless people in Bangkok that I saw, they don't have a comfortable bed and a roof, a safe place to sleep. So I can't complain, to be honest with you. I really can't complain. I feel bad even just, you know, mentioning these things, but you know, I'm just letting you know. Got woken up by someone shouting hot coffee, but by the time I realised that it was someone selling hot coffee, she'd already gone past. So I'm hoping that she's going to come by again, and I can get some hot coffee. I think the lady wants everyone sort of out of their beds now, because she wants to pack them down. She said that we get into Chiang Mai in 30 minutes. I mean, last time when I was on the sleeping train at the other end of the country, I think it was exactly the same type of bed and carriage. I can't really remember, but I think it was the same carriage.
but I did not sleep well last night. That light, I think, just kept me awake. Usually when I'm in a vehicle, I fall asleep really easy. I find it hard not to fall asleep because the movement and the sound, the vibrations, it gets me to sleep. And I looked it up, and apparently it's because it makes your brain sort of think about when you were in your mother, when you were, you know, in the womb. That constant movement and noise is sort of comforting to the human consciousness, and typically that's true, but not last night for some reason. And Chiang Mai is cold. We're up in the north now. I can see buffaloes. This is all harvested rice. So the buffaloes are all, it's now turned to straw, and the buffaloes and cows are all eating it. I don't know if you can see that. You got cows there. You got some nice big sort of white stork looking birds. The cows are loving the straw. Look. Usually in the wet season, the cows are all put away in the barns so that they don't eat the rice. But yeah, if you're gonna book a sleeping train, ask for the lower bunk. There's many reasons to this. If you're in the lower bunk bed, then it's darker, because this, look at that stops all the light, whereas you've got the gap here. And on top of that, you don't have to worry about falling about, what, 5.5 foot. You don't have to worry about falling 5.5 foot. And when you wake up, you got a really nice window view. So the bottom bunk is the best. Now, another little tip is there are no power outlets in second class carriage, apart from two. There's one here, number 30. So choose number 30, the lower bunk, number 30 on the sleeping train. And there's one down there, probably around number 15. I'm not quite sure though, so don't quote me on that. But definitely, if you ask for number 30, lower bunk, that is the best bunk in the whole of second class, because you get a power outlet. There's two power outlets there, so number 30 and number 33. Number 30 and number 33. Remember that. Okay, so we're in Chiang Mai now. It's bloody cold in Chiang Mai. I knew it would be colder, but I feel proper cold. Might be because I didn't sleep very well. But we got the train, the lady conductor going up and down the train saying, we're in Chiang Mai, last stop, get off the train. Let's check out Chiang Mai. These doors are so hard to get through, even the locals find them hard to get through.